So the two of you have been working very hard the last couple of days to complete this wonderful circular mural project, which is going in front of the gallery building. It was very worn down, the old one, and so we really needed a new one, and I'm just so grateful and thankful to both of you to have spent your time here adding your creativity to the whole project. Thank you, thank you. And it would be wonderful if you explained some of the symbols and what they mean, if you feel like doing that.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we can show a little closer in a second, but we've got a couple different layers in this piece. There's a border of 4 fireweed plants and some hummingbirds. And then in the next layer, we've kind of got this flow of a fishbird, circular section. So we have a spawning salmon on this side, a heron, an adult salmon, and then a crow. And then do you want to talk about the center?
And then the center is the individual fireweeds flower with martins looking at each other and hummingbirds looking at each other. So all of these flora and fauna have been around Wayne and Catherine for decades here at the Cove and have spent a lot of time with them, so they all hold different meanings. And done, of course, in the magenta and teal turquoise of the Cove. And the dogs are already trying it out, and it protects their little feet from the grates, and adds a refreshed beauty to this living art piece at the Cove. So we were so happy that Catherine gave us the opportunity to contribute. So we'll point out some individual elements.
Yeah, thank you. That's wonderful.
Yeah. There's a few Easter eggs as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do we want to keep going, or should I start a new one?
Yeah, I guess.
Keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going. So I'll start with the centerpieces. So this is the pine martin, which kind of explores the shores here, as well as the hummingbirds with their wings in flight towards each other. This piece was kind of inspired by a carving that Wayne had made of 2 hummingbirds with their wings wrapped around each other.
And if you've ever been to the Cove, you'll know that hummingbirds are around all the time, fluttering around all the flowers and the nasturtium. And there's been 2 around here that have been chasing each other, and they kind of zip by, so they've been very present for us here.
Yeah. And then so this is kind of the center flower of the fireweed, kind of creating those 4 quadrants sections. And then as soon as you step out, hello, Emma. Yeah, okay. We've got the blue heron right here in flight. Also, if you've been to the Cove, you also know that there's a resident heron here, and Harry the heron. So we've got him depicted here. As you move over, we have the adult salmon, and a nice little cabbage butterfly too, which are very present.
And you may recognize a couple of its spots, just a little homage to certain someones here. Kind of leave them out.
Yeah, and then you have the lovely spider crab over here, which hangs out underneath the floats. A lovely little vegetarian crab.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to talk about the blackberry, Catherine?
Yes, the blackberries, which is Wayne's signature, and the fireweed, of course, is my signature, and fireweed is the symbol of rebirth, regeneration, which is why we picked those colors for the whole thing.
Beautiful. And then we have a spawning salmon and the adult salmon. Maddie, do you want to talk about that?
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah, the 2 salmon kind of show like 2 different stages of the cycle. It's also a very common meal to eat up in Freedom Cove. So that's where those 2 have come from. And then we tried to kind of change the styles based on the coloring. So usually the spawning salmon are the bright red and pink, and their jaws kind of claw in quite a bit more, whereas the adult salmon are a bit more gray and spotty. So that's kind of how we tried to differentiate them.
Yes, that's wonderful to show that. And yes, especially at this time of year, salmon is running and fresh and is a wonderful meal that we enjoy out here in the Cove.
So thanks for listening, and thanks, Catherine, for having us. And we can't wait to come back and you see more of these animals and do what we can for the Cove to make it beautiful and functional and thriving.
Well, thank you so much, ladies. It's such a pleasure for me to have you here and to have had you add this part of your heart and soul and creativity to the whole project.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you.